Hey guys, today I'm here with my January wrap-up for y'all. I have read a total of 9 books in the month of January, and I'm super excited. I think it's been a great reading month for me. So let's just get started. So the very first day of January, I read this entire book. It might have took me 2 days, never mind. The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. This story, I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I loved this book so much. The cover, first of all, is so beautiful. It's so appealing. It's what made me pick up this book. That and all the hype, obviously. But this is a story about a girl and a boy, and this girl is getting deported, and she is a more realistic, science-oriented person, and she meets this boy who's kind of like a dreamer. And the girl is of Jamaican descent and the boy is of Korean descent, so it was very diverse and it was awesome to see that. And there's kind of this insta-love where they fall in love in a day, but it is beautifully written. It is a great story that deals with serious issues, and I actually do have a full book talk review on this that I will link down below. I also have a Goodreads review if you want to check that out. Feel free. Next, I read the Angel Fall series by Susan E. I did read all 3 of these books, but they just weren't my favorite. I gave these, I think, 4 out of 5 stars. They were good. I just didn't feel that it was fast-paced enough for me. I kind of just felt bored with it, but that does not mean that you won't like it. One of my best friends read this, and she loved it, and she was telling me how action-filled it was and how much she loved it. But I just didn't feel that it was action-filled enough for me, so. Next I have My True Love Gave to Me by a billion different authors, and I started reading this in December. I finished it in January, so I'm counting it. I gave this book, I think, 4 out of 5 stars. I'm not quite sure what I gave these. You know, if they're different on my Goodreads, whatever. But I did enjoy this book. It is 12 different stories by 12 different authors. It really puts you in like a winter, Christmassy mood. It was very uplifting and fun, and yeah. Next, I have an advanced reader's copy of The Night Mark by Tiffany. I don't know how you say her last name, so yeah, it's whatever that says. I really enjoy this book. It started off slow for me, and it's an adult fiction novel, so I usually don't go for those. I stick to YA because that is relatable for me. But I started this off, and it seemed very depressing and kind of slow and boring for me. But then, quite a few chapters in, it took a twist, and she travels back in time, and I loved every second of it after that. I was sucked in. It was very intriguing, and I love it, and I believe I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Why it was not 5 out of 5 is only because it took so long to get to that point where I was interested in it, but I do recommend this book. It was awesome. Next, I also have another advanced reader's copy that I got in a giveaway called The Fortunate Ones by Ellen Umansky. This story, I think I gave it a 3 out of 5. It is another adult fiction novel, and I just don't like adult fiction, mostly because I can't relate to it as much. And it deals with these 2 girls who kind of have an unexpected friendship when one of their paintings that meant a lot to them got stolen and lost, and kind of on this hunt of trying to find it. I'm really bad at explaining synopsis, so I'm sorry. But I just found it kind of boring, not really something for me, but it wasn't badly written. I'm sure many other people will enjoy this book. It just wasn't my cup of tea. And then next I have the first 2 books, Half Bad and Half Wild by Sally Greene. I love these covers. Look how beautiful these covers are. At the moment I'm reading Half Lost to finish up this trilogy. Unfortunately, this did not live up to the hype for me. I was very disappointed. I loved these covers. This is about a boy named Nathan, and he is a half-code, meaning he is part Black Witch and part White Witch. And so the council is very threatened by him because he's part black, and they kill all the black witches. So, and his father is one of the most powerful black witches there is, and they want to use Nathan as a way to kill his father, and then eventually kill him. And it seemed very intriguing. I loved the idea of this book. I just didn't feel consumed with it. It kind of was slow for me. I didn't like some of the characters. There wasn't enough thrilling action for me, and so yeah, not my favorite, but I will finish the trilogy. And yeah, I believe I gave these both 3 out of 5. I might have gave them a 4 out of 5, but I feel like it was more like a 3. I hope you enjoyed that wrap up. I will leave any Goodreads reviews that I have or any BookTube reviews that I have for these books down in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye! I would also like to start doing shoutouts for some smaller YouTubers. So today's shoutout goes to Reader Nat. Go check out her channel. I follow her and I love all her videos. She's very nice and I think you'll like her too.